because they really enjoy it. Let's give it 2 minutes, 1 minute. Is it really safe to give your chicken kitchen scraps? So stay tuned. To today's video, I'm going to tell you if it is safe to give your chicken kitchen scraps or the kitchen waste to your chicken. So stay tuned. First of all, I want to give my chicken kitchen scraps. Let me get it. Yes. Oh, it's very heavy. So this is the kitchen scrap that I want to give my chicken. As you can see, we have green grams, we have some maize, we have some ugali paste. This is corn paste. We have a lot of things in this kitchen scrap. I want to see, we have some vegetables over here. We want to see if we are able to give our chicken these kitchen scraps, and let's see if they will be able to enjoy the kitchen scraps. Yes, this is the best way of whereby you can cut down the cost of feeds. Let's see how the chicken are enjoying the kitchen scraps. As you can see, we have some cabbages, we have some green grams, we have some ugali paste. So that is how you will be able to feed your chicken on kitchen scraps. If you have just a few backyard chicken, you will be able to feed your chicken on kitchen scrap, because you will be able to cut down on cost on feeds. Because if you have just very little chicken, you don't need to go ahead and buy those heavy commercial feeds. And for example, as you can see over here, we have green grams. Green grams provide protein for the chicken. We have these ones over here, these cabbages, they provide the vitamins for the chicken. And also we have the ugali, which provides the carbohydrate for the chicken. And we also have some ants in that chicken waste, whereby if you have the ants, they can be eaten by the chicken, and also that is a source of protein. The only bad part whereby you should not give your chicken the kitchen scrap is for the processed feeds, the feed that is highly processed. These are whole food. All of this is whole food. As you can see, for the ugali, it is only the whole maize that has been crushed and it has made into a paste. Then for the green grams, is a whole legume, whereby the whole legume has just been cooked and it is ready for the chicken. That is the better thing. And also, do not give raw meat to your chicken. You know, the chicken are omnivorous, yes, just like us human beings. But don't give raw meat to the chicken. And also make sure you don't give moldy feed to your chicken, because the moldy feed usually causes a heart disease. Even like, for example, in Japan, there was a time whereby they did a study and they found out that those people of Japan were eating rice that had slept and it had grown some molds. And it found out that most people in Japan were dying of heart attack. So they found out that the mold that was growing on the rice is what was causing a lot of heart attack on the Japanese people. So that is the same with the chicken. Make sure if you are giving your chicken the chicken waste, the kitchen waste, I keep on confusing between the kitchen waste and the chicken waste. They are tongue twisters. So if you are giving your chicken the kitchen waste, make sure the kitchen waste does not have any kind of mold, so that you can have very healthy chicken, as you can see over here. And if you do this, you will be able to cut down on cost of feeds. Okay. Also, I've said about the processed foods. Don't give your chicken these things like burger, the KFC chicken, the chips from that have really been refined with the high refined oils. Don't give that to your chicken, because it will affect the chicken's health overall. So that is the only better part. And the better way of giving these chicken these kitchen waste is just you'll be able to dispose your kitchen waste faster, because the chicken will consume it. Because if you keep this kitchen waste somewhere, for example in a damp area, it will cause a lot of smell in your area. So this is the better way. If you have just some very few backyard chicken, give it kitchen waste. You'll be able to get eggs from the chicken. The chicken will be able to get fat. If you are rearing them for the meat, then you'll be able just to sell them and get the money out of it. So that is another benefit of giving your chicken kitchen waste. They're really enjoying the kitchen scraps. Look how they're munching. So that is how they enjoy the kitchen scraps. Look how that one is swallowing. Yeah. You can see the chicken are really enjoying the kitchen waste. It is almost over. I told you, they really like the kitchen waste. They have eaten all of it. It is only remaining a bit and they are finishing it up. And this will save you big time because you won't able to go to the agrovet to buy those expensive feeds to give your chicken. Just see how that thing is very magical. So that is the only way. You just have to give your chicken the kitchen waste. Because I am sure most of us farmers who keep chicken, they usually have feed remain. Okay? But only, for example, don't give your chicken, the only bad part is if you give your chicken too much of kitchen waste. Just give it the enough required amount. For example, if a chicken has to consume 125 grams, don't overfeed it with the kitchen waste. Because, for example, if you overfeed the kitchen waste to the chicken, for example, if the chicken are those that are laying, then you overfeed them with the carbohydrates. The carbohydrates are like, they are called calories in another name. So when the calories are too much in the bodies of that chicken, it will form fats. It will come up and then it will form the fats in that chicken. If it is for a laying hen, if it forms fat, it will come and form fat around this area. On the area whereby the egg is usually developed on the chicken, like over here, inside the chicken over here, on the other side and also on this side. If that fat forms in the chicken won't be able to lay any eggs. You'll have just a very fat chicken and that chicken won't be able to lay any eggs. So that is another disadvantage of giving too much kitchen waste to your chicken that has a lot of carbohydrates. But if you are giving kitchen waste that just the greens the chicken can eat wherever they want because they are the birds. The birds like grain and greens. If you have that a lot of greens from maybe your garden, you know, for example, some here in Africa, we have something known as sukuma wiki, the kales. If you have a lot of it, you can just give it to your chicken, then you can supplement a bit with some protein. Because everything needs protein to be able to develop. Even for a person, if a person likes enough protein, they develop a disease known as kwashiorkor, whereby the tummy of the children becomes very fat, and then they won't be able to grow up properly. And they have very thin legs. So if you want the proper nutrition for your chicken, it is easy. You can see they are finished. There's no any kitchen waste remaining. Finished, all of it. And the chicken, as you can see it, they are happy. You can see they have started making that sound whereby they are telling you, we want to lay, we want to lay, we want to lay, we want to lay. So that is it. As you can see it, this is the proper way of how you can feed your backyard chicken. This is the best way. If you are keeping like 100 chicken and below, don't waste your time so much on buying the conventional feeds. You can buy a little, just a little. Then you can substitute the rest with the kitchen waste. And also, you can let your chicken do free ranging. If you have 100 chicken, if you have a plot like 100 feet by 100 feet, you can let your chicken do the free ranging. Yes, and you'll be able to make money out of this venture, because if you just concentrate on buying the commercial feeds for your chicken, you won't be able to make a dime out of this venture. And all of us, we know, some of us get into this because of passion and money, and others just get into it because of passion. But if you are in it because of passion and money, make sure you are doing the right things so as you can be able to make something out of this venture. You know, poultry farming is the white meat. As I usually say, white meat. I like white meat. I like fish. I like rabbit. I like the chicken. These are the healthy types of meat that a person should always be consuming. I'm not against the guys that usually sell the red meat, but I'm a lover of white meat. So that is it, guys. So, as you can see, it is over. Over. Completely clean. They're just trying to finish that is looking so like pasty in a way. But the main things that I had shown you in the start of the video, where are they? I usually tell you, everything that I tell you in this channel, I demonstrate it. And if I demonstrate it, you have to get it. Very happy chicken. They have really enjoyed the meal. And they look now very satisfied. Now what they want to do, they just want to drop some eggs for me. Yes, some eggs. So that I can also enjoy the results of my hard work. Yes. So that is the better thing. Just make sure if you are giving your chicken that, Don't give the processed foods, and also don't give foods that are high in fat. If you're giving foods that are high in fat, they can cause heart problems in your chicken. Whereby you can just wake up one day, then you find out that, oh, one chicken of mine has already gone to heaven. Oh, that is another disadvantage if you're giving a lot of fat and processed food to your chicken. It is an easy way. Just like that, the chicken waste, it was called waste, kitchen waste. Now it has become a tasty delicacy for our chicken. Look how the chicken are really happy. So that is it, guys. So make sure you subscribe. If you haven't watched the external parasite, the complete guide of external parasite to your chicken, make sure you click up here. Thank you, guys, and peace out. Let's see what is remaining. You see, it's almost over and it was full. So that is the sweetness of the kitchen scrap to your chicken. Look how they are eating it. Wow! Amazing! Finish. Finishing it up. Slowly by slowly. It is waste, but it is a delicacy for the chicken. Almost over. In no time it will be over. Some few minutes later. Where is the scraps? The chicken have already consumed all of it. So that is it, guys. It has already consumed all of it, and the trap is empty. So that is it, guys. They have already enjoyed the meal.